my name's Andy Tattersall, and this is a video as part of the App Hack series of videos, primarily aimed at medical and health related research students to get them more out of their mobile devices. Also, kind of a lot of the apps are also based around kind of research tools as well. And this next video is one which is now called Prime. It used to be called Unbound Medline. It's only just changed recently. We actually recorded a video around the previous version, but it has actually changed. So this one is for the Prime version, and it is free. And what it does is it allows you to kind of access PubMed via a mobile app. So I'm going to show you how to use the app and the basics of it. So this is Prime by Unbound Medicine. And on the start page, I've got a basic search button. So anyone who's been familiar with searching PubMed or Medline will have got some idea of what they're doing with the search. So I can go in here and I can search by keyword, author and journal in the top left hand corner. So if I type in, say we'll go in and type in keyword, we'll type in diabetes, like so. And then I can go to my various limits, so I can search just for full text only or free full text only. So I'll go for free full text only. I can choose the language I want, which is at the moment I can either do all or English. So we'll just choose English. I can choose the subject area, so we'll go with humans only. And the publication type, I'm just going to do a search for journal articles, and then the publication date, I'm going to pick from the last year. So once I've done that, I click search, and it will now bring up the results from which it's brought up 2,178 results, and in here I can start to go through and I can see whether they're full text, which they are, so that's correct, and I can bring up any that I want to see. So if I click on this one from the New England Journal of Medicine, it will bring me up the abstract and the results, also all the authors, the actual journal, the mesh headings, and the PubMed ID. If I scroll back to the top, I can click Publisher Full Text because it's been made free full text. Give it a second or two, and it should hopefully pull that in for me. Sometimes it can take longer than others, but there I go. I can see the actual article brought to me in full text. If I go back to this actual text here in the abstract, I've got the option to go into this top right hand corner, and I can star it, which is like a favourite. I can press this one here, which will give it a tag, so I can start to tag them, which will allow me to kind of identify and search through what I've saved. I'm just going to click done, and I can also click this export one. If I press that, I can then add it to my notes. I can share it on Twitter, Facebook. If I press more, it will give me more options if I turn them on, so I can save it to things like Evernote, even things like Feedly, which is an RSS feeder, so I can also add it to my notes. If I click this little button here, which is like the text, like so, it should actually bring something up, but isn't, so I think we can just ignore that at this point. And I can go back by doing this little left arrow back to my results, like so, and explore further on. So again, I've got the option again to bookmark this. I can get the PDF, etc., and export that as well. I've got the ability to browse down here in the top left hand corner. If I click that, I can start to browse my favourites. So if I click that, you'll see that the one that I just saved is there. I can see my history, my search history. I can see any notes I've made, and I can also click on this one with journals, and I can start to add and remove journals. So if I click add remove journals, it will ask what journal I want to add. So let's say I'll add JAMA. If I just type in JAMA and click search, it will bring in all the JAMA titles, and I can go through clicking the ones that I'm interested in following. So if I go and pick oncology, psychiatry, if I do that and then click done, they're now saved to my favourite journals, and within there I can click on a journal and I can get the latest issue and the latest articles in there and obtain the full text where applicable. So there is more to this app than I've shown you, but I think the basics here are enough to get you going and give you some idea of how useful it is to have on your mobile device.